Stoicism is an ancient Hellenistic philosophy originating in Greece. It emphasizes virtue, reason, and living in harmony with nature as the path to a good life. A core tenet is focusing on what is within one's control. Conversely, it advocates for accepting what is beyond personal influence. This philosophical approach aims to cultivate inner tranquility and peace of mind. Stoicism provides a framework for navigating life's challenges with resilience and wisdom. The Stoic dichotomy of control is a fundamental principle in Stoic philosophy. It distinguishes between elements within our control and those beyond it. Controllable aspects include our judgments, impulses, and desires. Uncontrollable elements are external events and the actions of others. For Stoics, virtue is considered the only true good, forming the foundation of a well-lived life. This virtue encompasses four cardinal qualities: wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. All other external factors, such as wealth, health, or reputation, are deemed indifferents. These indifferents are neither inherently good nor bad. Their value depends on how they are used. Reason is central to Stoic philosophy, guiding individuals in understanding the world. It enables the formation of sound judgments and the alignment of actions with virtue. Reason empowers individuals to differentiate between objective reality and irrational impressions. This cognitive faculty is paramount for living a virtuous and rational life according to Stoic principles. Stoicism posits that living in accordance with nature is central to a virtuous life. This principle equates living naturally with living rationally, as reason is intrinsic to the natural order. It involves accepting life's inherent flow and adapting to circumstances beyond one's control. Individuals are encouraged to understand and fulfill their specific role within the larger cosmic framework. Stoicism provides practical strategies for managing emotions, particularly negative ones. It addresses feelings such as anger, fear, and grief through a philosophical approach. The core tenet is that emotions stem from our judgments about events. By altering these judgments, individuals can effectively modify their emotional responses. Prohairesis refers to the faculty of moral choice, a core concept in Stoic philosophy. This faculty represents our inner capacity to make decisions and judgments. It is always within our control, distinguishing it from external circumstances. Prohairesis allows us to assent or dissent to impressions and perceptions. This process forms the fundamental basis of our actions and reactions. Ultimately, the exercise of prohairesis shapes our moral character and ethical being. Stoic philosophy addresses how individuals interact with their internal and external worlds. It posits that our minds are constantly receiving impressions, which are sensory data or thoughts. These impressions are initial perceptions, not necessarily truths or judgments. A core Stoic principle is the power to give or withhold assent to these impressions. Assent is the act of agreeing with an impression, thereby accepting it as true or valid. By controlling assent, we determine whether impressions become beliefs, emotions, or action. Amor fati is a core Stoic concept, translating to love of fate. It advocates for the acceptance and embrace of all events, both positive and negative. This philosophy views everything as an integral part of the natural order. Embracing amor fati cultivates resilience and significantly reduces suffering. Memento mori is a philosophical practice centered on the contemplation of mortality. It involves reflecting on the inevitability of death, not with morbid intent. Instead, its purpose is to foster a deeper appreciation for the present moment. This practice helps individuals prioritize what truly matters in their lives. Ultimately, memento mori serves as a powerful motivator for living virtuously and purposefully. Premeditatio malorum is a Stoic practice involving the mental anticipation of potential adversities. This technique prepares individuals for future challenges by visualizing misfortunes before they occur. By mentally rehearsing difficulties, one can reduce their emotional impact and foster resilience. It enables the development of proactive coping strategies, enhancing one's ability to navigate hardships. Negative visualization is a cognitive technique used to enhance appreciation and reduce anxiety. It involves intentionally imagining the loss of valued aspects of one's life. This can include possessions, cherished relationships, or one's health. By contemplating these potential losses, individuals can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude. The practice helps in appreciating what is currently present and valued. Ultimately, it aims to mitigate anxiety associated with future uncertainties or potential deprivation. Stoic philosophy advocates for the deliberate practice of engaging in mild discomforts. Examples include taking a cold shower or consuming a plain, unadorned meal. This practice aims to cultivate resilience and reduce dependence on luxurious comforts. It serves as preparation for enduring unavoidable hardships and challenges in life. Self-control is a fundamental principle within Stoic philosophy. It involves the disciplined management of one's desires, impulses, and emotional reactions. This practice is crucial for maintaining inner tranquility and rational decision-making. Through self-control, individuals align their actions with reason and virtue. It is an essential tool for navigating life's challenges with wisdom and resilience. Stoicism emphasizes the profound importance of our duties to others and to society as a whole. Justice is recognized as one of the 4 cardinal virtues within Stoic philosophy. This virtue mandates treating all individuals with fairness and impartiality. It also involves actively contributing to the common good and welfare of the community. Stoicism highlights our fundamental interconnectedness, underscoring the social aspect of human existence. Stoic cosmopolitanism proposes a philosophical view of universal citizenship. It asserts that all individuals are inherently members of a single, global community. This perspective advocates for an expanded sense of duty beyond local or national borders. It fosters empathy and understanding towards all humanity, transcending narrow allegiances. Cosmopolitanism encourages individuals to act for the common good of all people. In Stoic philosophy, external things are generally categorized as indifference. However, some indifference are preferred indifference, such as health or wealth. These are preferred because they are typically conducive to living a virtuous life. Conversely, dispreferred indifference include conditions like illness or poverty. Apatheia is a central concept within Stoic philosophy, representing an ideal state of mind. It signifies freedom from disturbance, passion, or emotional turmoil. This state is achieved through the application of rational judgment and self-control. Apatheia involves mastering one's reactions to external events and internal impulses. Crucially, it is distinct from apathy, which implies indifference or lack of feeling. Instead, apatheia describes a state of serene rationality and inner tranquility. Eudaimonia is a central concept in Stoic philosophy, often translated as flourishing or a good spirit. It represents the ultimate goal or highest good achievable in human life. According to Stoic thought, eudaimonia is not merely happiness, but a state of living well and having a good, fulfilling life. Achieving eudaimonia is intrinsically linked to living a life of virtue. This involves aligning one's actions and thoughts with reason, which is considered divine and natural law. Therefore, eudaimonia is attained by living in harmony with both reason and the natural order of the universe. Historical Stoics valued the guidance of a mentor or philosophical guide. This mentorship was crucial for understanding and applying Stoic principles effectively. Such guidance facilitated deeper self-reflection and personal development. A mentor aided individuals in making consistent progress on their Stoic path. Journaling is a powerful practice for fostering self-reflection and personal growth. Historical figures, like Marcus Aurelius, utilized journaling for profound introspection. His meditations exemplify how writing can aid in examining one's judgments and thoughts. This practice allows individuals to systematically track their personal progress and development. It serves as a tool to reinforce core principles, such as those found in Stoic philosophy. Through regular journaling, individuals can achieve deeper self-awareness and mental clarity. Stoicism introduces the concept of the logos, a fundamental rational principle. This logos is believed to govern the entire universe, acting as its inherent reason and order. Understanding this universal reason is crucial for Stoics seeking a virtuous life. Aligning one's actions and thoughts with the logos is key to achieving inner harmony and virtue. Cognitive distancing is a practical Stoic technique for managing thoughts and emotions. It involves creating mental separation from one's immediate impressions and emotional reactions. The core principle is to observe thoughts objectively, without immediate identification. This observation allows for gaining perspective on the nature and origin of these thoughts. By doing so, individuals can choose a rational and deliberate response, rather than an impulsive one. Wisdom is defined as the profound understanding of what is inherently good, bad, and indifferent. This virtue serves as a critical guide for our judgments and decision-making processes. It ensures that our actions are consistently aligned with virtuous principles and ethical standards. Wisdom is recognized as the foundational virtue within Stoic philosophy. Its cultivation is essential for living a rational and fulfilling life. According to Stoic teaching, justice is a fundamental virtue that guides fair treatment and adherence to universal laws. It mandates impartial conduct towards all individuals, irrespective of their background or status. This principle requires actions to align with established moral and legal framework. Justice extends beyond personal interactions, influencing one's role within the broader community. It underscores the importance of contributing positively to societal equity and order. In Stoicism, courage is a fundamental virtue, extending beyond mere physical bravery. It encompasses mental fortitude, enabling individuals to confront adversity and fear. This courage involves facing life's uncertainties with unwavering reason and integrity. It is the inner strength to act correctly, even when faced with significant difficulties. Stoic courage emphasizes moral and intellectual resilience over impulsive daring. The virtue guides one to uphold principles and make rational choices despite challenges. Temperance, often defined as moderation, is a fundamental virtue. It involves the practice of self-control and restraint over one's desires and pleasures. This virtue ensures that impulses are guided by reason and rational thought. Temperance prevents excess and irrational behavior, promoting balance in life. The Stoic sage represents an ideal of perfect wisdom and virtue within Stoic philosophy. This figure embodies a person who consistently acts in accordance with reason. A sage remains uninfluenced by external circumstances, maintaining inner tranquility. The concept of the Stoic sage is considered an unattainable human ideal. Despite its unattainability, it serves as a powerful guiding aspiration for Stoics. It encourages continuous self-improvement and the pursuit of moral excellence. A common misconception suggests Stoicism advocates for the suppression of emotions. This perspective often leads to the belief that Stoics are emotionless or indifferent. However, Stoicism does not teach the elimination of feelings. Instead, it emphasizes acknowledging and understanding emotion. The core principle is to prevent emotions from controlling one's actions or judgments. Stoicism promotes guiding responses through reason, not being enslaved by emotional impulses. A common misconception is that Stoicism promotes passivity or indifference to the world. This perspective suggests a detachment from life's events and a lack of engagement. However, Stoicism actively encourages engagement and virtuous action within one's influence. It emphasizes focusing efforts on what can be controlled and improved. Simultaneously, it teaches acceptance of circumstances that are beyond personal control. The Stoic discipline of desire is a core practice for achieving inner peace and resilience. It involves intentionally training oneself to desire only what is truly good, which Stoics define as virtue. Conversely, it teaches one to avoid desiring things that are indifferent or beyond personal control. This discipline fosters contentment by aligning desires with what is attainable and beneficial. By mastering desires, individuals achieve freedom from disappointment and external dependencies. The discipline of assent is a philosophical concept focused on evaluating impressions. It requires careful consideration of information before forming beliefs or judgments. This discipline teaches individuals to question their initial reactions to events or ideas. The goal is to ensure that all judgments made are rational, accurate, and well-founded. It promotes a deliberate approach to understanding reality, free from impulsive conclusion. The discipline of action focuses on how individuals conduct themselves in the world. It emphasizes ensuring all actions are just, benevolent, and aligned with one's duties. This discipline promotes purposeful and ethical conduct in all interaction. It guides individuals to act with integrity and responsibility in their daily lives. Stoicism offers a unique perspective on life's difficulties. Adversity is not seen as an obstacle, but as a valuable opportunity. It serves as a training ground for the practice of virtue. Challenges strengthen one's character and inner resolve. Through hardship, individuals develop resilience and mental fortitude. Ultimately, adversity fosters the growth of wisdom and self-mastery. Stoicism advocates for a philosophical approach to life, emphasizing virtue and reason. A core tenet is focusing on the effort and intention behind our actions. This principle suggests that individuals should not be overly attached to specific outcomes. By detaching from outcomes, one can reduce anxiety and emotional distress. This mindset fosters greater persistence in pursuing goals, regardless of immediate results. It encourages concentrating on what is within one's control, actions, and attitudes. Stoicism is often perceived as an individualistic philosophy, focusing on personal virtue and inner peace. However, Stoic philosophy fundamentally recognizes the inherent social nature of human beings. Humans are naturally inclined to form communities and interact with others. Our duties extend beyond ourselves to include family, friends, and the broader community. Fulfilling these social duties is considered an integral component of living a virtuous life. Thus, community engagement and social responsibility are central to Stoic practice. Stoicism emphasizes paying close attention to one's internal states. This practice involves observing thoughts, judgments, and reactions in the present moment. It is closely aligned with the principles of modern mindfulness. Such awareness enables timely intervention in one's responses. This allows for the exercise of rational choice and considered action. The inner citadel is a philosophical concept representing the mind's impregnable fortress. It is the sanctuary where reason and virtue are cultivated and reside. This mental refuge is designed to be impervious to external disturbances. Its strength relies on an individual's ability to maintain rational control over thoughts and emotions. Thus, the inner citadel provides a stable core unaffected by the vicissitudes of life. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy originating in Greece, later flourishing in Rome. It is distinguished not as a theoretical framework, but as a practical guide for living. Its core principles are designed for daily application, influencing one's character and actions. Stoicism aims to cultivate virtue, wisdom, and resilience in the face of adversity. It emphasizes focusing on what is within one's control and accepting what is not. This philosophy provides tools for navigating life's challenges with tranquility and reason. Stoic philosophy incorporates practical philosophical exercises or spiritual exercises. These exercises are designed to train the mind and cultivate virtue in daily life. They serve as practical techniques for continuous self-improvement. The core aim is to foster ethical development and inner resilience. These methods translate abstract Stoic principles into actionable practices. Oikeiosis is a core Stoic concept describing the process of self-appropriation and extension of concern. It begins with an individual's innate self-preservation and concern for their own well-being. This concern then naturally expands outward to encompass close family members. The circle of appropriation further extends to include one's community and fellow citizen. Ultimately, oikeiosis culminates in a universal concern for all of humanity, forming the basis of Stoic cosmopolitanism. Stoicism offers a philosophical framework for confronting the fear of death. A core Stoic practice is memento mori, or remember that you must die. This practice encourages contemplation of mortality, not as an end, but as a natural part of existence. Understanding the cyclical nature of life and death fosters acceptance of mortality. Acceptance reduces the fear of death, enabling individuals to lead more fulfilling lives. Stoicism offers a framework for developing profound resilience in the face of loss. A key practice is negative visualization, contemplating the potential loss of valued externals. This practice prepares individuals mentally for adversity, reducing its emotional impact. Stoics understand the impermanence of all external possessions and circumstances. They recognize that true well-being and inner peace are independent of external factors. This philosophical approach fosters a robust inner strength against life's inevitable setbacks. Stoicism emphasizes that genuine freedom is achieved through internal means, not external factors. It teaches that happiness should not be contingent on possessions or circumstances. This philosophical approach advocates for an internal locus of control. By cultivating inner strength, individuals can detach from external goods. This detachment liberates one from the grip of anxiety and unfulfilled desires. True freedom, therefore, is found in self-sufficiency and emotional resilience. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy emphasizing virtue, reason, and harmony with the natural world. A central tenet of Stoicism is the belief in a rational, providential universe. This universe operates according to a predetermined fate, where all events are interconnected. This belief system encourages individuals to accept what is beyond their control. Acceptance fosters inner peace and resilience in the face of adversity. It helps individuals find meaning and purpose in all experiences, both positive and negative. Stoicism offers timeless principles for navigating contemporary challenges and stresses. Key tenets include managing emotional reactions to external events. It emphasizes focusing efforts solely on what is within one's control. Cultivating resilience is another core principle, fostering strength in adversity. A core Stoic skill involves differentiating between objective facts and subjective interpretations. Objective facts represent reality as it is, without personal bias or emotional overlay. Subjective interpretations are our personal judgments, opinions, or feelings about these facts. This distinction is crucial for maintaining inner tranquility and rational thought. Achieving this clarity helps prevent unnecessary emotional disturbance and fosters mental resilience. Every moment offers an opportunity for choice, a fundamental aspect of human experience. This includes how one interprets events and responds to challenges encountered in life. It also encompasses the decision to act virtuously, aligning with ethical principles. This constant power of choice is central to the concept of Stoic agency and personal responsibility. Stoicism is a philosophy focused on achieving a profound and lasting inner peace. This state of mind is cultivated through the consistent application of Stoic principles. Inner peace, in Stoicism, means being undisturbed by external events. It also signifies resilience against internal turmoil and emotional distress. Stoicism originated over 2 millennia ago, yet its principles remain highly relevant today. It offers a robust and practical framework for ethical living and personal conduct. The philosophy emphasizes emotional resilience, guiding individuals through life's challenges. Stoicism provides a pathway for the pursuit of a meaningful and purposeful existence. Its enduring influence continues to shape countless individuals and various disciplines worldwide.